Failing responsibility. Toxic people rarely understand their own toxicity. They fail to take responsibility for their mistakes, and they often pass the blame to their innocent partners. When a toxic person shrugs responsibility, it's a sign of defensive behavior. They don't want to acknowledge their flaws, so they act like a victim in their relationships. They pretend you're the source of their problems, and that way, they can justify their own toxic patterns. No matter how many times someone says it, their toxicity is not your fault. Unless your partner is willing to take responsibility for their mistakes and make real changes in their life, you are in a toxic relationship, and it may be time to let go. Absence of support. In a healthy relationship, partners want to see each other succeed. They encourage each other to pursue their dreams and goals. They support each other when trying new things, and they pick each other when they make mistakes. In other words, if you and your partner have a strong, loving bond, you want your partner to grow, improve, and succeed. But in toxic relationships, partners rarely support each other the way they should. They don't pay attention to each other's goals, nor do they encourage each other to try new things. In really toxic relationships, one partner may even sabotage the other partner's success. So if you want to know whether your relationship is toxic, think about the last time your partner genuinely supported your personal growth. Did they encourage you to step out of your comfort zone? Did they celebrate a raise or a promotion you received at work? If your partner gives you the support you're looking for, your relationship may be healthy and genuine. But if your partner doesn't support your goals or ambitions, your relationship may be more toxic than you realize. Attacking personality. In healthy relationships, partners give each other constructive criticism. You should help your partner identify and improve upon their weaknesses because you want them to grow into a happier, more successful individual. But in a toxic relationship, criticism is rarely ever constructive. In fact, many toxic people regularly attack their partner's personalities. For one reason or another, toxic partners want to lower your confidence and self-esteem. They want to insult and belittle you. They want to make you feel weak and small, often because they're struggling with issues of their own. But how do you know if your partner is being helpful or toxic? Criticism from a loving partner is never cruel or accusatory. They don't call you names, exaggerate your flaws, or hurt your feelings. Toxic criticisms, on the other hand, quickly resort to name-calling and exaggeration. A toxic partner wants to hurt your feelings, even if what they're saying isn't fair or true. Continuous arguments. Many toxic partners cannot control their emotions, especially negative emotions like anger and frustration. For example, your partner may get angry about the smallest, pettiest issues. Even if you apologize, their anger never seems to go away. Every discussion explodes into a long, emotionally exhausting argument. You can take the blame 100 times over, but your partner refuses to forgive or move on. Petty, continuous arguments are a common feature in toxic relationships. One partner desperately wants to make up and move forward, while the other partner is holding a grudge. Sometimes a toxic partner will use guilt as a weapon, lord your mistakes over your head, or make rash generalizations like, "How can I ever trust you again?" When this happens, you may feel like the bad guy. You may feel like it's your fault for hurting them so deeply. But the problem isn't you. You and your partner aren't able to resolve conflicts effectively because your partner does not have a firm grasp on their emotions. Your partner may be experiencing a range of feelings like sadness and shame, but they don't have the emotional intelligence to differentiate between their emotions. Instead of feeling sadness or shame, they only understand anger, so the real problem never gets solved. If constant anger affects your relationship, your partner may not be able to resolve emotional conflicts in a healthy way. They can't see problems clearly, and they can't understand anyone's feelings but their own. So don't let your partner's anger cause you any more unhappiness. If your partner can't control or make sense of their emotions, it's not your responsibility to do it for them.